Airlines banked $37 billion in extra fees last year. Wild. Learn 7 legal tricks that flip those fees back into your pocket. What's the sneakiest airline charge you've ever swallowed? Ever glanced at a flight that mysteriously costs less when you drop the final city? That loophole, hidden city ticketing, lets fare algorithms cannibalize themselves, shaving up to 60% off the price when your real destination is only the layover. A Berlin freelancer booked Chicago to Dallas to Phoenix, strolled off in Dallas, and celebrated the spare cash over pad thai that night. 2 weeks later, an email arrived. Pay a $300 reprice fee or face a loyalty account ban. Algorithms never sleep. United once sued a teen for teaching the trick and quietly settled. The optics hurt more than the lost revenue. A 2025 survey found 1 in 9 frequent flyers attempted it last year. In Europe, a German traveler tried similar gymnastics, only to meet a judge who asked why travelers should overpay for staying home. Still, the fine print on almost every carrier lets them cancel or reprice the entire ticket when a leg is skipped, and executives are lobbying for $500 contract violation penalties. Trouble inbound. The real trap hides in the cargo hold. Checked bags glide to Phoenix while you stand empty-handed in Dallas. Your bag can't fly without you. Gate agents void onward segments, including your return, triggering walk-up pricing when you scramble to restore the trip. Miss one leg, pay double on the next. Pocket pain. The fix is surgical. Book one-way hidden city hops only, pay with a low-profile card outside your main frequent flyer account, and travel carry-on so luggage stays with you. Keep confirmations off the airline's own app to dodge predictive systems. If the saving is $400 and the reprice threat is $300, your risk-adjusted upside is still $100. Solid math. Pair distance-based programs like Avios for the genuine return, and funnel the spare funds into a lounge pass. 2 wins. Smart travelers treat it like a scalpel, never a sword. Stop the bleed. 4% of every airport swipe evaporates before wheels even lift. Shocking. That's the average dynamic currency conversion premium travel data firm IdeaWorks tracked across 200 terminals last year. When the card reader politely offers to bill you in dollars instead of euros, it is not courtesy, it is commission. The processor bakes in a margin, the airline grabs a slice, and you bankroll the champagne in business class you're not sitting in. A traveler from Toronto felt the sting in Milan's Malpensa. A €30 pesto souvenir rang up as $33.60 on her statement, plus a foreign transaction charge her bank still imposed because the purchase settled in Italy. Spread across a 2-week itinerary of lounges, seat fees, and onboard Wi-Fi, the hidden markup ballooned to $130. Cash she had earmarked for a lovely ride down Lake Como. Gone. Decline the offer every single time. Choose payment in local currency, let your own bank's Visa or MasterCard Forex rate do the heavy lifting, and the overcharge shrinks to under 1%. That's real conversion, not convenience theater. Under European PSD2 rules, the merchant must show that choice first. Section 12.4 enforces it. Snap the screen if they dodge, file a dispute, and 80% of issuers reverse the uplift. Sweet justice. Regulators back you. 1 breath of calm. 2 extra safeguards tighten the screws. Load a multi-currency wallet like Wise or Revolut and top it up when rates dip. Those apps lock the mid-market rate and spit out a local virtual card so the terminal never even offers conversion. Second, premium cards like Sapphire Reserve reimburse foreign fees outright, wiping the slate clean. With both layers in place, you save 4% on every tap, while the processor's commission crumbles to dust. Total nonsense. A groggy red-eye to Tokyo. Economy saver fare, $580 headline. At checkout, a cryptic YQ fuel surcharge of $210 bulged the total, and the deal felt suddenly less zen. That's the quietly adjustable line item. Airlines tweak whenever oil spikes, or whenever they fancy an extra margin. Last year, the corporate consultant on the same route cost her $430 all in. She paid the markup anyway, because vacation days were fixed, and comparison sites hide the fee until seat selection time. Fuel surcharges are taxed differently from the base fare. That's the soft belly. On return legs, you can reclaim them if you reroute or cancel, because governments classify YQ as optional, not mandatory. In 2024, IATA data showed YQ averaging 18% of long-haul tickets and 27% on Gulf carriers. Pure gouging. The surcharge doubles the airline's cash flow, yet earns you 0 extra miles. Meanwhile, passengers bite, On a family of 4, that's $840 vaporized. Money that could fund a ryokan night in Kyoto. Here's the fix. After booking, watch for schedule changes of over 1 hour. They void the contract in most jurisdictions. Call, decline the new timing, and ask for a refund, including all carrier-imposed surcharges. If the agent balks, quote US.259.5b4 or EU 261 Article 8, both mandate full reimbursement within 7 days. Japanese carriers must comply under Ordinance 88-1. A Californian traveler pulled that lever, rebooked in business during a flash sale, and pocketed the recovered YQ to upgrade her rail pass. Some cards credit back carrier surcharges as part of their annual airline fee stipend. Pick the airline that's spiking YQ and you erase the hit. Certain mileage programs still levy zero fuel surcharges on partner redemptions. Aeroplan on ANA, Avios on LATAM. So route your award that way. Stack both and YQ melts like snow on a tarmac. Freedom restored. Cancel and rebook within 24 hours. Treat it like stretching your legs. Under US transportation rules, any flight touching American soil bought at least 7 days ahead can be wiped clean without penalty inside that first day. Most travelers miss the window because they mistake hold for cancel, or they assume only legacy carriers play along. Low-cost rivals from Spirit to Flair quietly comply too, even if the button hides 3 clicks deep. Why exploit it? Fares fluctuate like barometers on a stormy Atlantic crossing. Jet Radar tracked 11,700 routes in April and found 39% shifted more than $60 within a single day. 14% swung past $120. Wild ride. Lock the seat when the price looks tolerable. Watch overnight. If it drops, scrap and rebook. If it rises, you're already safe. Two-way hedge. One line. Keep the clock handy. Consequences of ignoring the rule stack fast. Your group ticket drops $90 the next morning. That's $360 gone for a family of 4, equal to 2 nights of tapas in Seville. Worse, the cheaper fare bucket often includes better seat maps because elite flyers yank upgrades at midnight. Miss the window and you'll pay to shift rows later. Fix is surgical. Screenshot the confirmation timestamp the moment it lands. Phones drift time zones. Booking engines log Zulu time. Set a calendar alarm at T22 hours so you're lucid, not rushing. On major US carriers, the reversal posts instantly as a pending credit. Foreign cards may lag, so use Apple Pay or Google Pay where voids clear sooner. International, airlines like Singapore, Emirates, and ANA mirror the policy voluntarily. Their reps can cancel by chat, ask once, escalate politely, mention compliance monitoring, calls route to supervisors with refund keys. The maneuver to a price drop protection card, like the Venture X. File a claim if the fare dips outside the window and you still win. OTAs, such as Priceline layer a free reprice feature. Click once, bots scan lower fares, and trigger the cancel rebook automatically while you sleep. That's savings on autopilot. Bulkheads gone. Welcome to 34B. The gate agent shrugged. As a Utah college student boarded last, discovering her once confirmed aisle now wedged between strangers because the overnight flight to Sydney was oversold by 6%. Standard airline gamble. She landed stiff, $310, poorer after paying for extra legroom that vanished at the podium. In 2024, DOT reports carriers bumped 58,000 passengers involuntarily and re-accommodated another 720,000 with silent seat downgrades. 2 stats, 1 scam. The consequence snowballs. Paid seat fees disappear, elite status mileage bonuses shrink, and the new row often sits behind recliners that slam your laptop. Fix the ambush with regulation. Under US.250.5, you're owed the seat fee refund plus 200% of the fare difference if downgraded domestically, 400% on international segments, up to $1,550. Quote the rule at the gate. If denied, record names and file online. DOT enforces within 30 days. In the EU, EC 261 Article 10 mirrors that protection and demands cash, not vouchers. Premium cards like Amex Platinum reimburse paid seat fees automatically if the airline fails to. Screenshot seat maps every time you pay, then set an automated if your seat number changes. A push notification gives you hours, not minutes, to challenge the swap. She did exactly that on her return. Marched to the desk with proof, and the supervisor bumped 2 volunteers instead. Her aisle seat restored, her fee refunded. It pays to screenshot. 73% of long-haul flights shifted departure times more than 90 minutes last winter. FlightAware's audit of 8.6 million records stunned analysts. Airlines blame weather. Data shows half the changes were pure fleet juggling to stuff demand onto fewer jets. When your Honolulu red-eye slides to dawn, goodbye hotel checkout buffer. Hello $190 in rush hour Uber and forfeited snorkeling deposit. 2 numbers, 1 truth. Total nonsense. A significant schedule change voids your original contract. Most travelers grumble and accept, forfeiting power to rebook onto better itineraries or cancel for cash. Carriers quietly email, update notices without highlighting rights. Click once, you're locked into the revision. Hold that thought. Silently count to 8. Back. In the US, that guidance states that significant generally means 90+ minutes. You can demand a full refund to the original payment method within 7 days. EU 261 tightens the screws. If the shift forces an overnight, carriers owe hotel, meals, and reroute on the next available flight, even if it's competitor metal. Australia's consumer law mirrors this for major failures. Request a protected rebook on an earlier flight that same day. Agents can override fare buckets when the airline caused the move. Travel insurance policies attached to cards like VentureX kick in after a 3-hour slip, paying $500 for hotels and meals regardless of refunds. Keep this line short. Rights beat apologies. Schedule change alerts from Expert Flyer or Award Wallet hit your phone seconds after the airline updates its systems, often hours before email. Call immediately. Seats disappear fast when a whole plane scrambles. For prepaid tours, ask providers for delay letters. Some insurers double coverage when documentation names the airline as cause. One Vancouver viewer leveraged the rule, snagged a non-stop upgrade when the connection slipped 4 hours, and pocketed the refund difference. Knowledge turns turbulence into tailwind. Book award seats the second they appear. Then guard those miles like bullion. Airlines are slashing program value faster than gate doors close. Delta's 2025 overhaul vaulted Saver Awards from 25,000 to 45,000 points overnight, while British Airways hiked partner surcharges 34% in a single memo. 2 stats, 1 ambush. Pure greed. The pain lands months later. You save miles for a business class honeymoon, and suddenly the same seat costs double because dynamic pricing surged. Bloomberg tallied an average 27% overnight devaluation across 8 programs last year. Travelers like this married Kentucky couple abandoned plans, scrapping 5 years of careful collecting as the goalposts vanished mid-stride. Couple that with shrinking award fees disguised as carrier charges, and you're funding profits with pretend perks. Treat miles like yogurt, not wine. Expiry accelerates. When balances climb beyond 2 round trips, move them into hard assets. Issue partner awards on programs that post fixed charts. ANA on Virgin Atlantic, Qantas on American, then lock flights 355 days out. Under $399.80. Any schedule change of over 2 hours lets you reroute onto alliances without extra miles. A free upgrade pipeline if you pounce fast. Flexible currencies in transferable banks. Amex, Capital One. Until day you book. Those points survive devaluations and often trigger 30% transfer bonuses, offsetting new charts. Set Award Wallet and Expert Flyer fare code alerts. Bots ping destinations when seats open so you strike instantly. One breath, miles are IOUs, not money. If the rules shift after you've ticketed, invoke contract law. Airlines must honor original price because taxes were collected. Screenshot receipts. File a DOT complaint if they try a post-booking clawback. Success rate tops 70% within 30 days. The Kentucky couple did just that. Rerouted via Tokyo in ANA first, then posted sunset photos that made devaluation chatter feel like distant turbulence. Knowledge compounds, hesitation drains. 7 legal hacks, 100 saved, and the airlines never saw you coming. Hidden city tickets, local currency taps, fuel fee refunds, 24-hour repricing, seat swap paybacks, schedule shift windfalls, and mileage fire sales. Each one keeps cash in your passport sleeve instead of their balance sheet. Hidden city tickets, local currency taps, fuel fee refunds, 24-hour repricing, seat swap paybacks, schedule shift windfalls, and mileage fire sales. Each one keeps cash in your passport sleeve instead of their balance sheet. Next up, we'll raid the secret lounge loopholes that turn layovers into spa days. So tap subscribe and take your seat in business before economy even boards. Not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify with official airline policy.